Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Diversi. Today we're going to do a run using a 4-star Samira with no epic relics against the 5-star Exemplar of Demacia adventure. So, for context, I haven't played Samira in a long time. I'm kind of trusting my past self on these relics. I think if you have chosen by the stars, you're going to want to use that instead of one of the Dreadway Chase Guns. And generally speaking, 2 Dreadway Chase Guns is probably too many, but we're going to go with that anyway. For our star build out, I do have everything except for the gemstone stars and the 5 and 6 star power here. I don't have a 3-star setup, but I don't think it's like terribly different. Your Star of Discovery does give spells that cost 4 more. In adventures that you acquire, Plunder, they cost 3 less. Flare has Ardent Sensor, so that'll give extra stats to your units. Your Sport Champions have Lost Chapters, maybe the most significant thing here. We have Fast Steal, which is round start, draw 1, and give it Fleeting. When you discard a card, create a copy in your deck. Drawing extra is always good, so I mean that is powerful. Stylish Shot has Charging Sigil 2, that's just 2 extra damage every so often. And you can kind of play that out so that you can get more advantage off of that if you can use multiple stylish shots. And we go into the adventure. So something like Quick Draw could be okay. That'll be effectively 2 mana discounts. Unlimited Power is also good. You have a bunch of 3-cost spells. You can also draft into more spells. I'm going to take Quick Draw. It's probably good enough. And so the idea behind Samira generally is that you just want to attack a lot of times, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And you do want to trigger Plunder before you play her if possible. So we're going to do 1 to the enemy nexus here. That gives all of our cards a cost discount. In the early rounds, you might want to set up like a good defense before you play a bunch of cards. I am not going to do that here. Ideally, you want to make sure you have 4 spaces in your hand so that you can, you know, play all 4 of your warning shots. Otherwise, you're just wasting warning shots for no reason. They're just gonna pass because our units aren't big enough to get through theirs right now. We saved that last warning shot so that we could trigger Plunder on this round, and we're gonna play the City Breaker. Mostly gonna just use it as a blocker here. We're gonna block like this. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Maybe we don't have to. Our star power is your 3rd card, grant allies +1/+1. So if we were to block like this and then play a card, something like Death's Hand here, to trigger Plunder, well, Plunder's already been triggered, Death's Hand here to break the barrier, then we can kill those units and not all of our units survive, most of our units survive, and we're going to grant Challenger here so that we can attack. This is one of the reasons why Chosen by the Stars is good. If you had that, you would have a bunch of bonus power already, and then you would be able to attack with Challenger because you just have that, I think. And if not, you have Overwhelm regardless, and so you would actually do extra damage to the Nexus, which is nice. If we attack with the rest of our units, we're going to lose our 6/1 for 3 damage. I don't think is worth it just yet, but next round we'll probably end up going all in. In Stylish Shot here, it costs 0, and it makes it so that we can play big units for cheap. And then we only have 2 mana. I'm gonna trigger Plunder, this will forge all my units. And then we're gonna attack, bullying these 2. So they can block 8, and that's gonna have to be good enough, I guess. And we're going to flare here for that 1 extra damage, since we're going to get it back anyway. In this round, we're just going to go for the kill by using Stylish Shot to set up, and then we need to play another card to trigger Rally from Samira's power, and then we just attack here. Let's pull this guy to the side, and I think, yeah, that is a good amount of damage. Unfortunately, they're getting killed, so not super sure what my plan is here. Looks like Death's Hand is enough. But that's the main idea, is attack a bunch of times. Could take Acceleration Gate with the Plunger Forbidden Idol. Costs 3 less, so it only costs 3. This is an incredible spell for 3 mana. And at the support, always you're going to be looking for something with a mana gem. All of them are going to have Lost Chapter because of the bonus star that we have. And I don't know, Mahira with cost reduction is pretty good. But I don't know that I super care about the rest of it. I think I'm going to take Lucian because of Focusing Crystal here. We can make him giant. And you could take a Regret if you wanted to. I don't. If you take Regrets, you're going to lose the game. Just, at some point, they're just worse than not having it, and they're not always very strong. So, I don't know, often it feels just like an incredible mistake to do that. Play Lucian will give us the mana from Lost Chapter. Could play Asena right now. And then we could level Lucian that way by just sacrificing her. And that is probably a pretty good plan. Gonna style a shot to get Samira down. I think we can just also drop Elegant Edge since it's free. I don't know if attacking with Samira makes sense. So I'm gonna hope that they just decide not to block Samira, and that'll be good. So they don't block Samira, which is good. I probably should have put Lucian on that side, but it's fine. We've already played 3 cards, so we're not going to trigger anything else. And we'll do a little bit of damage here, but we importantly level up Lucian, which means we can use him for extra rallies later. I'm gonna trigger Plunder, drop another Senna, and then 2 warning shots will level. Going to use Flare here. I'm just gonna attack like this for now, because they're gonna attack me back, and I haven't decided how I want to deal with that. In Death's Hand here, block with the unit and then block with Lucian. That'll get rid of both of these units. And also give us Rally because it triggers Lucian's level up power. I'm gonna use Samira's All Out to give her more power and then attack. Kinda want Disintegrate. It's a pretty good spell. Let me go into Swiftwing Flight. Same deal here. We want to make sure that we get our champions in hand. If we don't, things are harder, and we don't. So things are harder. I'm gonna just attack here. Want to get rid of all of their units. We're gonna disintegrate. And I guess take Raza, doesn't really matter, we're not planning on playing anything we pick up there. I can't save any of my units here. But they don't challenge Senna, and Senna will level up. So, we're gonna call that fine. Drop another Senna, I guess. Going to drop Ruined Reckoner. They have a lot of blockers. And a stylish shot, that might not be correct. And I'm just gonna attack here. They should block everything. And we attack again with... Actually, we'll play a City Breaker first to use our cost reduction. And we'll attack again with the double attack. That should force them to block. Draw your champions. I'm gonna pass. And then they're gonna do some attack. Okay, that's fine. We're fine with that. Doesn't really do much. Take up Cycle Drake so that we have Scout. And I guess we pass. I'm gonna use Acceleration Gate. I hate when that thing shows up. Gonna attack with Scout first. Then we're gonna attack with everything. I don't think there's a way I can make this better. Gonna Death's Hand. Actually, it might have been better to Death's Hand and disintegrate the elusive, so we weren't attacked by it later. Because now we are definitely gonna get attacked by it.
My skill is second only to my style.
I don't know. Can't draw my champion. Really limiting my options here. Play Raza to kill 2 of their units. Drop Lucian. And we just attack. Still haven't drawn my champion, but it's fine. We didn't lose too much life there. I think 15. Could have been a lot worse. 17. That's a lot of life. Pirouette is Pirouette. Great ability. Champion item chest versus shop is, I don't know, 50-50. I'm gonna spend a reroll because I have a bunch of them. And I'm gonna take tough here. Maybe barrier is better. I'm gonna take barrier. And we're gonna cut a card because if we don't draw our champion, that is bad. I think it's gonna be City Breaker. And we'll go into Braum. Braum isn't too much of a problem if we can control how we do damage. Or if our units are bigger than their units. We should be able to do both of those things. So I'll start by dropping Lucian, and then that gives us some mana. We haven't triggered Plunger yet, so I don't want to drop Samira, but might need to drop Samira and then just forego her extra thing. Because I don't think they're going to play anything else here. We get cost reduction. We could use acceleration gate. It's a little early, but maybe fine. I kind of want Death's Hand, but it's a terrible idea, actually. I just have no units. Yeah, attack here. I think I acceleration gate. Then we attack here. And then we can do something like a warning shot, make him big enough to kill the Braum. And we'll Radiant Strike while it's free, and we're going to lose it anyway. And we'll take Lord Eldred. I think overall that was a pretty successful attack. They make theirs bigger, we make ours bigger. Actually should have used that on Samira. And we're going to flare here. That levels us up, which gives us another attack. Basically, we want to play 6 cards here. Then we're going to start by dealing a damage to the Nexus. And then I don't think we actually care about these at all. 1, 2, 3. 4 for Challenger. And 5 for All Out. Nothing weird there. Shadow Totem will give me an absolute load of warning shots, more than we can actually ever hold in our hand, but it's still kind of fun, so we're going to do it. And at the power, don't need second collector bounty. I'm not sure how they stack, I assume poorly. Get Jinxed is good, we'll take that. And we're just gonna skip, no reason to do that. And I'm gonna go to Mageseeker Inciter. I think it might be a little harder than the other way. You can end up with like a giant unit, but generally speaking we've been crushing all of these adventures. I'm gonna keep Disintegrate. So I'm not super worried about anything. Although we have been starting with Lucian and this time we didn't. So that's a little sad. 1, 2, 3. Attack with everything, probably.
You look guilty.
And spent too much mana, can't Disintegrate. Think I just wait till next round. Here. Not sure exactly what I want to do. Just take 10 damage. Give Samira Challenger. And we'll do a warning shot. Draw up Lucian, or not Lucian, Dashing Dandy to try to draw for Lucian. And then we'll get rid of a unit here. No reason to spend that other warning shot. We're gonna draw 2 cards, we have 2 spaces. Got a stylish shot. Lets us play the Ruined Reckoner for free. Can't do anything about that. So it happens. Good flare for Challenger. And eventually we're going to attack with the Disintegrate, just not sure exactly how I want to do that. I think we've played 3 cards already. Yeah, so we're not getting free power anymore. We can still do this. And they'll block however they want. And we will all out here. And Radiant Strike there. Gives us rally, clears their board. We're out of mana though. And a warning shot lets me play a card for free. I'm gonna block with that guy, he's kinda silenced anyway. Now I need to play 2 cards, Stylish Shot, and we'll flare. Attack again. There's our guy. Don't think Quick Strike Blade is a good plan, although we have Barrier, so it's not bad. Then that'll just let me have more Samiras in my deck. But Cunning Sweep is also very good, so we'll take Cunning Sweep instead. Hold them off is perfect. We're looking for a defensive option. And Get Swole is fine. We could potentially roll for something better, but honestly Get Swole is fine. And this is... makes warning shots cost more, but they'll do more damage in exchange. We do have a lot of warning shots, so this isn't necessarily a bad option. But I don't think it's like... if I had Spell Slinger, I would probably take it. I'm just gonna skip here though. I don't think we need anything. And we will reroll our... maybe I should have kept this Samira so I had a higher chance of drawing into Lucian. Play Plunder, drop Senna, drop Samira. I think we just attack. Seems fine. Use a warning shot here, and we'll Radiant Strike. A Chemtech Drake. Don't plan on ever playing it, but gotta take a card. Use another warning shot to make sure we have hand space for art draws next round. And we pass. This does 8. That's a lot of damage. I have 2 of them. So we're gonna start by using this. Gives us a Poro. Assume they attack here. Yeah. Not worried about that. We have the other one to save us. And we can play Stylish Shot here. It'll refill itself when we attack. And we'll attack. I need to play a card, so I think I'll just flare. We attack. I have voice breaks, it's fine. Should have Stylish Shot first. But it doesn't matter. Get Jinxed is crazy. It's adding so much extra damage. Actually, I should have taken the doubled warning shots with Get Jinxed. I kind of forgot I had that. I think they would have done 4 damage each, so like an opening 20 damage is crazy. Spirit Stone is probably fine. I'm not sure what else I would want, to be honest. So I think we get rid of Dashing Dandy and we go into Jarvan. Because we have the Frostbite power, I'm not super worried about anything that could happen here. As long as we draw our champions. We drew 1, probably close enough. Open with Samira. It's not ideal, because we'd like to trigger Plunger first, but, you know, whatevs. I think I drop Ruined Reckoner just so I have a giant unit on the board, and also attack with it. I'm gonna Warning Shot again. Not sure why. I thought it was gonna trigger the 3rd, but it's actually the 4th, so it does nothing. It's fine. Midnight Raid. They block with Jarvan, which... fine, I guess. I was hoping they'd block with the other one, but obviously there's no reason for them to do that. And I think we're good going into next round. They usually open with Jarvan. Apparently they had two of them, which I'm not used to seeing. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna drop Lucian. Sundering Slam doesn't really help us in the moment, but I still want to use... would like to level. I don't think I have the resources to do that right now. I can play 4 cards, but I cannot play 5. So we're gonna Sundering Slam and then just attack. Maybe I'm already leveled. I don't even know anymore. Stylish shot. I think we're gonna play Acceleration Gate here. They get Rally, that is terrifying. Gonna deal 1 and stun. That'll break barrier. Gonna grow Lucian high enough to survive, and then we'll block like this. We do have the attack token, so we attack. Going to get Challenger on Samira. And we attack again. That's gonna have to be good enough. Not even sure it's possible to level for me right now. But we're gonna do our best. It's 1, 2, and then we have not enough. So I'll just absorb this. Just need more cards. Now I have more cards. Stylish shot. Give ourselves Challenger. This has been disintegrated, so let me attack. That'll be pretty good. Do this. This is 9 damage. It's fine. Stylish shot again. Oh, we won. I had plans. I had elaborate plans to rally again and attack and win the game. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, I mean, obviously getting Get Jinx was pretty good for just dealing damage, but that's kind of the general cycle, and that'll work even at 3 stars. You do have a little bit less card draw without the 4th star, and some of those bonus stars are really nice for giving you like extra resources, extra mana, and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit harder if you don't have those, but overall it's kind of the same thing. If you do have Chosen by the Stars, then your game will actually be easier, even if you're only at 3 stars, because you just have so much more access to damage. And you have bonus Overwhelm. As you saw, the double Dreadway Chase Gun didn't really always take effect, so you're not losing that much by swapping one out to Chosen by the Stars. I do think Crownguard Inheritance is really strong, and I would always use that on Samira. It just gives you that first when you level up extra attack. We did get lucky with that Lucian that had Focusing Crystal on it, so we were able to get him into a giant unit. But even on the rounds where we didn't draw him, we were still able to clear the board really easily and just get those attacks in and win. If you can find a support champion with elusive and bonded bucklers, you can take advantage of that too by, making your Samira elusive, and then that'll get through most of these adventures. Toward the end, we did want to pick up a defensive option. We took Hold Them Off, which frostbites a unit, and that saved us probably 50 damage. So it's a pretty good ability. And again, the things that you would be missing are spells that are 4 or more have Forbidden Idol. So we use that with Acceleration Gate. You don't have to take Acceleration Gate or anything like that. It doesn't matter too much. It's just if you have it and then you have that option, it's good. Players Ardent Censor, I'm not even sure how often that went off. Obviously Fast Steal for that drawing an extra card. Support champions have Lost Chapter. That is kind of major, especially if you take a cheap support champion. And Stylish Shot has Charging Sigil too, so that makes that 3 damage. I don't think that was ever make or break. Even with Get Jinx where it did 6 damage. I mean, obviously more damage is more better, but I don't think it really made a huge difference. So, that is that adventure. I got a phone call. I have no idea where I was at, but I think we're done. So, thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.